Well, hey there, skips and skipperettes from all across the vast electronic wasteland known only as Internet Land. And welcome back to Tales from the Jungle Cruise. Well, our experiment in YouTubery has begun, and today we're going to be taking you to the jungles of Walt Disney World. We were recently there pre-Hurricane Ian, and we are safe here at our Sarasota recording studios. But we were there pre-Ian, where we got to ride William Babington, Babs' boat. Babs is the longest tenured jungle cruise skipper at any of the Disney theme parks, and he's been a great friend to the show and a good friend in general. So I got a chance to take a ride along on his boat and wanted to bring that to you folks. Now, we are in the middle of remastering all of our audio. We're going to be putting that right here on YouTube. But it's going to take us a little while. We're still cleaning up a little bit after the hurricane. Now, this show, of course, is brought to us in association with our friends over at TeePublic and the Skipper Store right there. Now, we have had shirts with them up at the Skipper Store for about 6 years now. We're going to be launching even more products. But we do have a special coupon code running right now, which is going to be right here. Coupon code, which I will insert later, for the first 10 viewers of the show who want to go ahead and pick up a shirt at 35% off. Just go ahead and get going with a very enjoyable trip around the jungle. I'll have some more notes at the end of the show about our experience there at Walt Disney World and our time at the Skipper Canteen. Kungaloosh, everyone. See you guys on the back side of the waterfall.
Boat loading instructions. When and if this boat comes to a stop, and it's not. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, get in. Come on in. They're coming around the back, please continue around the back to the front of the boat. They're coming in the front, please continue to the front. Del pronto voto. Hey, you gotta sit right here. Sure. Finish there, she doesn't like scribbles and drools a lot, but it's a water ride, you'll never know. All the way to the front, please. We're gonna get 674,962 people on the boat. Yeah, you're the first layer. Please sit close together. First next is not smiling, you're not sitting close enough. Of course, you're giggling, you're sitting too close. You better back off. Welcome to warm, sunny Florida, where the family that sits together sticks together. It's called humidity. It's working. You guys in the back getting a real charge out of this cruise. You're sitting on my battery. It's a revolting joke, but it's also my own brand. Please remain seated at all times. Keep your hands, arms, feet, legs inside the boat. Parents, please watch your children. Children, please watch your parents. I don't trust them. Clear. Wave goodbye to the nice people on the docks. Wave goodbye, wave goodbye. Be nice. You're not going to see them again for 2.5 weeks.
Thanks for going with me.
I'm just kidding. You're never going to see them again. That's okay. You've never seen them before, doesn't matter. My name is Whining Belinda Swam. I'm a jungle skipper, alligator wrestler, snake charmer, lion tamer, bad joke teller. You don't laugh at my bad jokes, swimming instructor. So how many first time on the jungle cruise? Raise your hands. High in the air. Wow! Me too. How many want to get wet? World famous jungle cruise. You want to get wet? Raise your hands. Alright, jump out. Stop. Kidding. We're going to begin our adventure today in the mighty Amazon River. Now, many dangerous animals lurk here. You never know what you're going to see. Danger lurks behind. There's a butterfly right there. Rare species, scientific name, Giganticus plasticus mechanicus. World's largest carnivorous man-eating plastic-coated butterfly. Oh, look here. This is Inspiration Falls. Aren't they beautiful? Everybody say, ooh. Not bad, not bad. Everybody say, ah. You know why they call it Inspiration Falls? Just look at it. They say if you stare at it long enough, it inspires you to go. Get rid of the double, I think it's what they mean. Now, if you lean out, you'll feel a mist on your faces. That could be the monkeys in the trees. Get back in here. We're on the Congo River. Hey, by show of hands, how many here have seen the Jungle Book? Wow. If you haven't, there it is. Now we've all seen it, nailed it. Up ahead, Bigly welcoming party waits. Something must have scared him off. I can't see anybody. Canoe. I can but something definitely scared him off. There's Stu. He's in the pot. If you don't get that, it's me a long 10 minutes. There's a paddle on the left and a paddle on the right. Either or works. Giant snake sitting in a tree. H-I-S-S-I-N-G. Very friendly creatures. Don't let them develop a crush on you. Be the main squeeze for life. Trying to constrict your relationship. You don't want to get wrapped up in that. Can anybody tell me what kind of snake that is? It begins with the letter T. It's plastic. You were very close though. My Jeep! I couldn't get it started. Looks like they finally got it to turn over. Probably just a monkey ranch. I'm going to call AAA. jokes don't get any better now. Brown River now stretching over 4,000 miles long. If you don't believe me, you're in denial. Now over here to the left is an African bull elephant. You can tell by his large floppy ears, long sloping forward, and his tusks. He is the only African bull elephant we have at the Jungle Cruise. Now, for those of you with short-term memory loss, over here to the right is an African bull elephant. You can tell by his large floppy ears, long sloping forward, and tusks. He is the only African bull elephant we have at the Jungle Cruise. Do not look behind you. This is our sandstone formation. I pointed out because most people take it for granted. I know, my sentiments exactly. I think it rocks. You guys seem a little dated. It is one of our older attractions. Here we are in the African Bull. We have our own news group, morning news, afternoon news, nightly news. Behind them, very tall cheetahs. On the rocks, there's a pride of lions watching over the very own sleeping zebra. That's right, kids. That's how zebras sleep. On their side with their neck bent, surrounded by lions. I'm just kidding. He's dead. Tired. He's sleepy. We'll let him rest in peace. Hey! Felix, what happened? Where's your boat? Oh, I would not want to be a low man on that totem pole. Talk about a native uprising. You could say their problems are behind us. There's my friend Ina! Everybody say hi, Ina. It's one of those things where you take the two words, you put them together, and you still have a bad joke. Everybody say bye, Ina. See what I mean? We're now approaching Crocodile Country now. I was looking forward to here now. Last week we had an English teaching about, she wasn't paying attention. Now she teaches shorthand. The one on the right's Dwayne. Dwayne bites, and on the left is Ginger. Ginger snatches, runs up cookie. Randy, what's your friend? Over here we have nothing. Alright, we're coming up on Slicer Falls. Slicer Falls, leave that to brave paleontologist, Dr. Albert. Oh, you might want to lean in a little for coming around the waterfall. Just lean in! Lean in, you won't get wet. The water's inside. Just lean right in. Oh, I guess you're wondering how I landed my job. Yes, it should be plain to see. I took a crash course. That's the tail end of my joke, so I'm going to have to wing it. This is torture, isn't it? You wait in line for torture. Welcome to our hippo crew with the proud owners of 12 of these magnificent creatures popping up left and right every 10 minutes or so. Except for him. He's been homeless for 7 years. Now, if they're wriggling ears and blowing bubbles, they're trying to stay warm. They don't want to catch hypothermia. I know, right? Now, you may think that's water coming from the hippo's noses, but it's not. Oh, wow, that's disgusting. Oh, don't do that. Oh, let that be a stern warning to you. That's the back of the boat. Whoa! They've gone bananas. I mean, it's okay to monkey around a little bit. You just don't want to go in. Wow, look at that. It's a chip off the old block. It's got a microphone and everything. Tell us a joke. Oh, you should put that in. Probably work better. Not very appealing. We should split. I hope you like banana jokes. I got a bunch. Hey! These butterflies are not what they used to be. Caterpillars. Yeah, they used to be caterpillars. They grew up and became butterflies and then the monkeys ate them. That's not right. Hindsight probably should make the holes in that box a little smaller. Yeah, it's true, it now. Alright. Comes the rare side here. Something few people ever get to see. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our proudly present the one, the only, outside of water! It's the eighth one of the world! Sometimes we refer to it as O28. Well, we're down in the Mekong River now, Southeast Asia, home of the Khmer Empire. Up ahead is an ancient temple. Up right up the hill behind the rock is a statue with a rule in the temple. Her name is Shirley. This must be Shirley's temple. These bamboo shoots grow up to 6 stories tall. Some say 7. That's another story. There's no telling where this temple leads. Could be treasure. Could be a dead end. This is Disney. Probably a gift shop. Pink with expansive lines on the walls. We've entered a root canal. I know. 6 minutes to go. Over there to the left. A man in ferocious Bengal tiger with those high legs doing up to 20 feet in the second round. It's a good thing rolling for really. Could be our first celebrity sighting, Tiger Woods. But that's about it. John Kirby, the Yellowstone Park, when the car's riding up. Hey, this looks familiar. everybody take, yeah, it's okay to stare and take pictures too. They have their trunks on. Big Shot's got her own private shower. Looks like she's gonna go out to getting all wrinkled. I just love baby elephants, don't you? Little barbecue sauce, pineapple. Look at these little skirts, their little ears, their little eyes, their little nose, their little... Oh, that's a big one. What are you doing? Put that down. Put it down.
It's a nice
Crazy elephant. Good thing I was paying attention. What are you doing? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do it. Oh, he's got a breath. Okay. We have to make a run for it. Good, he's gone. No, he's back. Okay, you better duck. You better duck. You better duck. You bet. Oh, look at that. He forgot to pack his trunk. A little dry humor for you. Okay, a lot of dry humor for you. Wow, we made it back. So, how many of you got up first thing this morning and said, Jungle Cruise, gotta do it? Me too. I enjoyed it so much, I'm going again. And again. Kids, remember, 4 years of college, 3 different space down to the bachelor degree, you can become a Jungle Cruise skipper. Yeah, it's true. 4 years of college, got a bachelor degree, drive a boat for a mouse. Parents are of my brother. He was a doctor. I didn't have the patience. Alright. No cruise to be complete without me in front of a dear friend of mine. This is Trader Sam. Trader Sam is right over. No, he's not. Hold on. He stepped out for a minute. He's always pointing stuff where it's shot. That's crazy. Look at that monkey trying to set the record straight. Is that a boxing match? That's crazy. Alright. Well, we made it back in one piece. Now you learn about all the different animals we have in the jungle. Here's the Jungle Cruise. We actually have over 500 varieties of tropical plants. I'd like to point out a few of my favorites. I know what you're thinking. I should name a few. I can do that. That's Steve. There's Frank. There's Fern. So I hope you guys had a nice time on the Jungle Cruise on a count of 3. Lots of screaming, lots of clapping, as loud as humanly possible. It's not for me. No, it makes me homesick. My wife does it every time I leave for work in the morning. No, 3 guys, you're one of out of all the cruise I've had today, you've been the most recent. So on a count of 3, lots of screaming, lots of clapping, and you won't have to go again. Now, if you get out of the boat, you find your shoes are filling up with water, chances are you got up on the wrong side of the boat. Get back in and try it again. Alright, so we're going to go in here shortly. Please keep your hands, arms, feet, legs, everything inside the boat as we're entering the dock. We wouldn't want to experience unnecessary peer pressure. Okay, so count of 3, lots of screaming, lots of clapping. We're going to try to convince these people standing alive for the 4.5-hour wait, okay? Alright, we're going in. Here we go. 1, 2,
elbows inside the boat.
2.5.
Elbows inside the boat.
Okay, that's it. Get out. That's right. Where's my southern hospitality? Get out, y'all. If you're doing something, he was whining within this way, but a world famous Jungle Cruise. If we didn't, my name's your elephant. Bye, guys. Sorry about the torture.
So while we were only at Walt Disney World for 2 days, we did get a chance to go to Epcot for the Food and Wine Festival. And then, of course, we got to spend the day at the Magic Kingdom. Now, it was my first time being there in September. It was hot. It was in the 90s and high humidity, which I've never experienced at the Walt Disney parks before. So that was an experience. But we still had a fantastic time. We were able to get over the Skipper Canteen. Had a fantastic meal. The food is still good. I feel like the choices have kind of fallen off with COVID, but I'm hoping that they bring back some of their more adventurous menu items. But we did definitely have a great time. You know, we had heard from a lot of people that they felt like the parks were not in the condition that they were pre-COVID. I certainly didn't see a whole lot of that as evident. You know, everything looked like it was in great repair. We didn't see anything that really felt out of place or really pulled us out of the magic. So it was great to go. It had been 5 years since I had a chance to go over to the Magic Kingdom and spend some time. The last time I was there actually was a Walt Disney World Skipper reunion trip that we'll throw a couple pictures of back here as well. So it was an amazing time. We also got to meet up with Skipper Eddie from the West Coast dock, as well as Skipper Ian from the East Coast dock. We got to hang out and have some drinks over at Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar and had a great time. Always a good place to go. Got a nice little trip out to the Grog Grotto, where of course the drinks are still fantastic. So yeah, it was a great trip. We're very excited about being out here on the East Coast now, as far as getting to meet some new skippers on this side of the country and being able to bring some new interviews and some new content to you, both video content and some new podcast content. So we had a fantastic time. Like I said, it's always great to go to the parks, especially when it's Food and Wine Festival. Of course, that it was a fantastic time at Epcot. You know, Epcot, I still love it. There's some feelings of mine. I'd really love to see them update Visions of China. I think that, Reflections of China, sorry. I would really love to see them update that, because that's the thing that really feels the most dated for me in that area. But no, we had a great time. Food was fantastic. Ratatouille, if you've not been on it, is still one of my favorite ride experiences at any Disney parks. We're going to be going back in about 2 months, where we're going to get a chance to go up and do Hollywood Studios, as well as some time at Animal Kingdom. And we'll let everyone know ahead of time in case anyone wants to get together and have a drink and say Kungaloosh. So yeah, great time was had by all. We'll get some more pictures up here in just a second. But let's thank you for joining us, hanging out till the end of the video. Make sure, as always, you do the subscribe and like and push and poke and button thing to make sure that we keep growing out here. We're excited to bring you more content over here on YouTube, now in our 12th year of podcast excellence. Kungaloosh, friends. We'll see you soon.